What's a chicken rat?
It's a cross between a chicken and a rat.
Okay.
G'day, you cheeky dogs. Today we're going to be breaking down the Bluey episode Chickenrat.
This episode of Bluey is called Chickenrat.
We're going to be going through all of the censorship issues that happened with this episode.
What on earth have you done to your father? What on earth have you done to your father?
As well as the Simpsons and anime references, the hidden details, the Easter eggs, the animation errors, the theories, the lessons, all of that and more. But I do want to start on the censorship part because I feel like that's the one that gets the most confused for people.
That's sauerkraut. That's sauerkraut.
Does Bandit sneeze or does Bandit burp? And which one was the original?
Oh, you sure that's it?
But also, if you like sauerkraut as much as Bandit, or maybe if you don't. Either way, if you just love Bandit, don't forget to hit that like button down below, that subscribe button, and that bell for notifications so you know whenever I release any other Bluey videos. But let's talk about why Bandit sneezing and burping got changed in the first place.
What seems to be the matter?
And it's all to do with allergies. So in the original, it was Bandit was allergic to sauerkraut, and so then he would sneeze. And then it got changed to him just not really liking it and burping.
Oh, maybe I'll just have some sauerkraut instead.
But you're allergic to sauerkraut. Yeah, it makes you sneeze.
I know, but it's so good. Oh, maybe I'll just have some sauerkraut instead.
But Mum says you can't eat sauerkraut. Yeah, it makes you burp.
I know, but it's so good.
And to be honest, I can understand the complaint. So a complaint went through to ABC saying that they were sort of undermining the seriousness of allergies by showing kids that, like, if you're allergic to something, you can still eat it. Look, Bandit still ate it and he's fine.
Yeah.
So I can see why they really didn't want to put this messaging into a kid's show. And while some people might be like, oh, it's like not that deep, people wouldn't really remember it. My kids remember the most ridiculous lines or scenarios out of Bluey episodes, like the little blink and you miss it moments, and recreate it all the time.
My stars, this is a real pickle.
So I get it. I get why they would want something, especially something that's like a medical issue, like allergies, to be kind of fixed in the show. I understand.
Good morning, customer. Good morning, customer.
However, Disney Junior didn't seem to quite get the message because they still, to this day, play the original version of him saying he's allergic, but he's still gonna eat it. So I'm really curious, which version do you remember seeing first, or what version do you see continuously played in your country? Let me know in that comment section down below.
Night, chicken rat.
Sorry, I got a problem.
As for the lessons and the theories behind this episode, the first theory is the fact that Bluey actually knew all along where Floppy was.
I can't find Floppy anywhere.
And the basis of this is the fact that she's actually like holding the block cube in the first place and looks down at one point. So you would assume that she can see Floppy in there. I, however, don't really believe in this theory because she looks really shocked when she finds out that Floppy is missing, and she seems shocked the whole time, and I feel like she wouldn't really put her sister through that, even though we have seen her procrastinate before. So I don't really give a lot of credence to this theory.
It's okay, Bingo. She's probably just hiding somewhere. Hiding?
However, I do really love the lesson of this, and it being a lesson on how to retrace your steps calmly and slowly go through everything like methodically until you can find your answer.
Okay, keep calm. Let's retrace your steps. When did you last have him?
I don't know.
I think it's a really good way of teaching kids how to problem solve in certain situations, and I do really like this lesson.
Okay, what did you do before you got ready for bed?
I don't know. Hiding? Ah! I know where Floppy is! I know where Floppy is! Where?
I also agree that I think it's a bit of a like homage to either the kids' book Where's Spot or to, of course, Memento, which is very similar too. And we know that Joe Brum does love movies, so it's not surprising that he'd want to do a Memento kind of style episode.
Come on, chicken rat. Come on. Floppy's not here.
Speaking of pop culture references though to TV and movies, one of my favorites that I actually didn't notice until I rewatched this episode was the Superman reference. So when the girls go outside, if you look underneath the tree bench there's a toy, which is absolutely a reference to Superman with everything from the red underwear, the cape, the like black cowlick with the hair. It's just such a cute way to show like Superman as like a toy in the Blueyverse.
We're going to need to sneak up on him though. Let's dress up as ninjas. Yeah.
other more noticeable reference though, of course, is the anime one to Naruto. I have talked about this multiple times already. It seems to all like collate into one. But yes, the headbands that the girls are wearing is a reference to the anime Naruto. Naruto, of course, is also about ninjas. The girls are pretending to be ninjas. The like symbol they have on their head is actually a ninja star. It all links together. The background animators on Bluey as well are also very big fans of anime too. I've spoken with them about it a few times before, so I do really love this reference. The last one though is a Simpsons reference, and again, Joe Brum loves The Simpsons. He's talked about it on so many podcasts, or we've talked about it here before on my channel. He put it into the sign. There were just so many little references. But this one was a new one that I hadn't picked up on, but someone in a Facebook group had. And that was the fact that they were thinking that maybe the chicken rat is a reference to the pigeon rat from The Simpsons.
What's a chicken rat? It's half chicken and half rat.
I made a pigeon rat.
I honestly can totally see this. I would 101% agree on this. The fact that like Magic Xylophone was also a Simpsons reference, but that Joe Brum like had sort of forgotten about, but had just like had these ingrained memories that they would come out. I wouldn't be surprised if Pigeon Rat was the inspiration for Chicken Rat in the first place.
What's a chicken rat?
It's a cross between a chicken and a rat.
Okay.
But let me know in the comment section down below though if you think it is a reference to The Simpsons. As for the animation errors as well, we have one specific one, which is when Bingo, when we see her back when she's opening one of the cupboard doors, her spot is missing. That happens every now and again. But the other one though is Floppy, and Floppy's kind of like redesigned because Floppy changes colors between here and like the Sleepy Time episode. And of course, specifically in Sleepy Time, the Floppy that we see there is like the dream state Floppy. But just in other situations as well, Floppy's ears have changed from pink to green at different times. So it seems like we have a few different variations of Floppy out there.
Where's Floppy?
Oh, here she is.
Floppy! Quick, Floppy! You need to hide from Daddy before he eats you.
As for our traditional Easter eggs, we do have a long dog, pineapple, and tennis balls. A lot of them though are ones that we have seen before, but there are some new ones too. We see 4 tennis balls in total, 1 in the picture frame in the hallway, 1 in the living room picture, 1 new one which is underneath the tree bench, and then another one which is the sticker on the balcony. As for the long dog, we see one of the traditional blue long dogs on the bench in the playroom, and of course we do also see the pineapple vase that appears and disappears sometimes in the living room. Overall for me, again, it's kind of like a 3 out of 5 episode. Like it's fun, it teaches a good lesson, but like it's not something I would rewatch. And apparently a lot of people don't like to watch Chicken Rat because Joe Brum even said in an interview that it's one of the least watched episodes out of all of Bluey.
Okay, you might get some eps that sit at the bottom of the iView pile, you kind of chicken rats and things.
Poor chicken rat.
Poor chicken rat.
I was going to say, even the least popular episodes still have like 10 million views, so really.
Yeah, well.
And so apparently audiences kind of agree that this was more of like a tedious type of episode than a really like fun, fast-paced or deeper one. So I'm curious, do you feel the same way as other audiences? Is Chicken Rat your least watched episode? Let me know in that comment section down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and bell for notifications so you know whenever I release any other Bluey videos. But until my next video, cheeky dogs, I have picked you out a few other videos that maybe you would like to watch, and then I will see you all in another video. Bye!